Hello and welcome to episode. Dom, what episode is this? I don't even remember.
13.
What is this? Man, I am so beat. This is episode 13.
13.
Well, it's a good week for episode 13. It'll be Friday when this airs, so in a way, it's Friday the 13th. Also, is this weekend Halloween weekend? Because Halloween isn't actually on the weekend.
Because the 31st is Monday, so it's on Halloween.
Okay, so it's Monday.
Yeah.
Well, this is going to be the closest we get to a Halloween show. We are going to review some quick reviews on some of the movies that we've been saying we were going to review. I watched them. Dom was scared. Dom chickened out. He didn't watch them.
Yeah.
I even watched the one I said that I was afraid to watch. I even put myself through it. So we got some stuff. Dom's got some stuff to share with us today. I'm a little, I was going to give Dom I was going to razz Dom a little bit because, I was traveling. I was trying to get Dom to send me pictures of toys. So I was going to like poke Dom a little bit, but then Dom comes on and he's had a bad day. Dom has had a bad day. So he's going to tell us about that too. And you might want to get the children out of the room before we start. But, all right, Dom, you want to kick us off with a package opening? Do you have anything to open? I have nothing. Let me.
Well, first things first. I got. How many packages do you think we're going to be open today? What do you want?
I'm not opening any. So you want to do 3?
I can open 3, 4 if you want.
Yeah, let's just say at least 3. We'll see how it goes. Yeah. It depends on how long your rant lasts, because it may go.
It's going to rant through this thing. But you see, another thing too is that I love how people put packages with the wrong address and the wrong apartment on my box, and it specifically has my apartment number, but then they put another apartment number and it winds up someplace else. So I'm dealing with that crap too. So, but anyway, I have.
Tom, you've had a bad day. Your postal system is unraveling all around you.
And plus, I am tired myself too. Working, and I haven't slept really good. I went to the gym today, which it definitely is a good thing that I'm starting to get myself back in shape again. But at the same time, the frustration is building up because I'm going to catch somebody, and when I do,
no, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that in a minute. That's going to be going on. I'm so tired. I can't even remember if I told the viewers. Obviously, I'm not in my Star Wars man cave. I am in Texas visiting friends and family, and I am in my cousin's Star Wars man cave plant office.
It's a little different. There's no
C-3PO. No C-3PO. We have Boba Fett. I'm sorry, we have Boba Fett. I almost got a rise out of you. We have Darth Vader behind me.
There you go. All right, so I don't know what's this package. I had this package sitting there, so we're gonna find out together. It actually is Funko Pops, which is
it's Boba Fett. We know that.
Yeah. Oh. No. Wow. Okay.
It's not Boba Fett?
No, it's not Boba Fett. It's Funko. It's 4 packages in a box.
And they're all the same Funko Pop.
Nope. All right. So a few months back, they came out with gaming greats on the Funko Pops.
Yeah.
And
GameStop, right?
GameStop
exclusives.
Yeah. So I was getting the Arkham Bullet Trooper. I got gaming greats, which I saw these and I like these gaming great boxes. Hopefully they come out with a few more. So that's the one right there.
So it should be in good shape. They put it in one of the protective boxes.
Yeah, they put in these little protectors. I got what's the name? Marin from Night Sister, which is actually pretty cool from the Fallen Order game.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
I know nothing about the game, but it is a cool looking pop.
Yeah. These boxes, they're all right. There's like a little thing, but whatever. At this point,
you can't even enjoy opening your packages.
Because the package I want to open was one
because of what's
yeah. And it's the Imperial
you're
Rocket
about to
Trooper
share with everybody.
That's actually pretty cool. The Imperial Rocket Trooper. There's a little base in the background, the fire base, which is pretty cool.
I like it.
And then last but not least, it's the droid from the Force Unleashed proxy, which is pretty cool. So them releasing this droid opens the door for Starkiller to be released, which I'm very happy about because that's one of my favorite characters. So
there's never been a Starkiller Funko Pop?
Nope.
No.
And they're talking about Starkiller, what is it? The Black Series coming out, Gaming Greats coming out soon. So maybe it drops. If it drops, it'd be pretty cool. But
all right. So ordinarily, this is where I would try to at least do a segue into some movie reviews, but we got to let Dom get some stuff off his chest. So Dom had a bad day package-wise. Dom, you want to share with the viewers what happened, the hell you've been through today?
Well, this is like the first time this happened to me, but a package of mine was stolen today when I got home from work.
The old Porch Pirates got
yeah,
you,
so apparently 2 packages, well, a package that I've been waiting for months finally arrived, and I got the notification that it was delivered early today, about 11:30 this afternoon. I was at work, but they usually leave the packages at the door, and my neighbors are usually really relatively good taking my packages in. And sometimes they leave them outside a little bit longer because thinking that we're home, we'll take the packages in. So they didn't take the packages in this particular time. So when they came back at like 2:30ish, 3, the packages were still there. So apparently it happened just before I got out of work. And so I went to the gym. I didn't get home until after almost 6 o'clock anyway because I had to wait for my wife. But yeah, so 2 packages were stolen. And apparently the one package was a Boba Fett in disguise, the Hasbro con exclusive Boba Fett that I've been waiting a couple of months for, and they sold out. So,
this is the one in the black armor,
in the
right?
black armor, yeah, the black armor. And unfortunately, they're not going to make any more. So, if I have to get it again, it's going to be secondary market, which really sucks. And apparently, a comic book that was sent by a friend of mine. William from Shattered Comics. He sent me something special, and it sucks because he didn't make that many, and he sent me one just to gratitude, and that pisses me off. So I just want to say this.
The Boba Fett, real quick. The Boba Fett, it was limited. Was it serial numbered or just limited?
It was just limited.
Okay.
It was limited. Maybe down the road they might make more, but most likely, whatever they had, they sold. So basically,
I was going to say if it was a serial number and you can find out the serial number, and you go down to Midtown, you see what's sitting in their showcase.
Nah,
The
pain in the ass thing is that, like I said, my packages are always here, and so this is something new, which really pissed me off. And so now I have to go hunting for this guy. So I have to wait for security to check the footage if they could do anything, but totally doubt it. I'm gonna probably have to try to call Hasbro and to say, listen, is there any way if you have any extra in the warehouse, or whatever? I don't know. I totally doubt it. So we'll see what happens. But I just want to say one thing. And if you're watching this video, I will find you. And when I find you, kids, cover up your ears. I'm gonna fuck you up because I'm pissed. You touch my shit, and when you touch my shit, you're gonna get hurt, and I don't care the ramifications because I will fucking fuck you up, plain and simple. That being said,
well, hopefully after a good night's sleep, or at least a day or two, it's still gonna sting, but maybe some of the pain.
I wanted it.
Maybe some of the pain will be gone.
You know what? After a day, I got to figure out a new strategy. I fight with my wife all the time, so that means I might just eventually have to get a PO box where I know the stuff is going to go there.
Yeah, I mean, you were talking about that, and it's a little bit of a hassle, but at least your stuff is safe.
But it is, and I can't keep counting on my neighbors, because they got lives too. If they see the stuff, they take it in. They do me a favor, and I just have to see what's what. But I am going to look into doing things further and see if the PO box is worth it, and see if I can, get it. The only thing about the PO box that bothers me that they're smaller. The space is small when they put the package in there. They might shove the package in there.
Well, yeah, but if it's too big for the box, then they'll give you a slip, and then you go to the post office and they give you the package, right?
But the fact is that I won't be able to get to the post office like during the week. I can only do it like on Friday because the post. Well, I could do it, but Fridays are basically the only time I could really get up early, go to the post office at 9:00 and get my stuff. But I don't know. I have to figure it out. It really sucks. It does bother me because it tells you that I have people that live in this place that really and I don't like that.
There's good people out there like your neighbors, and then there's scum.
My neighbors are old, so that one time I went away on a cruise, when I came back, they had like 15 packages of mine. So
sound like good folk.
Another thing too is that maybe stuff got stolen before. I have no idea. I get too much shit every day. I'm getting some package every day.
Now that would not surprise me, Dom, to be honest.
So now people are probably looking and to see what's what. But anyway,
well, I think anybody, we were talking before we started taping. When I get those delivery notices on my phone, until I get it in my hand, I'm a little stressed because I'll be at the office and I'll get a delivery notice saying, "Oh, something's been delivered by your garage," and I'm like, "Oh crap!" So I'll try to get a hold of my son if he's home to go grab it. If I can't, you're just like, God, I hope it's still there. And so far, it has been. So,
and that's the problem. I don't want to be at work being anxious that I can't get my stuff. And when it comes, because I don't know what I'm waiting for now. To be honest with you, like Funko. Well, I got some Funko Pops coming, here and there. I just don't want them to be. Now the holidays are coming up. That's a better time for these damn Porch Pirates to freaking.
This is Porch Pirate season. Yeah, it's coming up. It's right around the corner.
And now that they took the packages, they're gonna probably be scoping.
Yeah.
See if they can get some more stuff.
Yeah, they know that, especially once they open it, they're like, "Oh, this guy's a collector. Let's keep an eye on his door, see if." I would be not that I'm trying to make you anxious or but I would be like, you need to find a new method, Dom.
Yeah, I'm really aggravated that happened, and you know what? We'll see if I can make some changes. Yeah. But other than that, I don't want to.
Well, you want to open another package real quick? Sure. You said you had 3 or 4, or that you could do 3 or 4.
Yeah, let's get this going. Maybe open the package. I'm just trying to put this back in the. All right, let's see. All right, this box fell on the floor. I don't know what it is. We'll get this one up. But it sucks. But I got something to look forward to. I'm going. So if anybody's going to be out in the Baltimore area for Baltimore Comic-Con, I will be there with Pete and Marco.
Yeah, 50% of the crew is going to be there. Looks like. Sounds like. Yeah.
I wish you were there, Jedi. It'd be kind of cool.
Maybe next year. We'll have to plan. Maybe I can get out to one of those next year.
Maybe come out to Comic-Con. Come out to New York City. You come out and I'll take care of you. Comic-Con.
Yeah, I told you. I'm scared to go to New York.
Oh, yeah. You shouldn't be scared, man. Nothing to be scared about. Don't worry. You have me. I kick people's asses for a living. This is pretty cool. This actually just came.
All right, what we got?
So it's the.
Oh, okay. So now you're buying those. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Well, they got a Boba Fett coming out like this soon, so I'm waiting for that. But I like Venom. But I waited for this. This is pretty cool.
Those are cool. They take up a lot of real estate in your tiny.
They do.
Tiny store, tiny room.
Well, it's basically the cover to Venom Lethal Protector #1, which is kind of cool. They got the back looks pretty cool, like a little glossy. They really do a good job.
We're going to be talking about something similar to this a little bit later in the collectible drops segment that we're going to get to. So
you got the PX exclusive, which that means you get local comic stores. They have in the comic stores that it's online and comic stores, and it glows in the dark, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I kind of like Venom too. That's another thing. I got to stop
thought you liked Hobgoblin.
Who?
Thought you liked Hobgoblin.
I do.
Hobgoblin.
If they made a Hobgoblin, I would definitely have it. But unfortunately, they haven't made a Hobgoblin. They should. That'd be kind of cool if they did. Be the first
All right,
time.
so let's so for probably the better part of October, we've been saying that we were going to review a couple of horror films, and we just never got around to it for one reason or another. Well, this week we're going to do it, or I'm going to do it. Dom, like I said, he was a little scared to watch them, and
yeah, a little scared.
A
little scared with no time, which really sucks.
Yeah. Last time we reviewed a horror movie, what was it? It was the Orphan movie or whatever. Yeah. We got some pretty good results from that. So we'll see how this one does. So Halloween Ends is over. I watched it. This was on Peacock. I went out at first. I thought it was on Paramount, so I went out and got Paramount, or I re-upped my Paramount, only to find out, oh crap, this is on Peacock. So I had to go get Peacock, which there's some pretty good movies on Peacock actually. So I'm not too upset about it. But Halloween Ends was, well, I'll just go ahead and skip to the next slide. I don't know how I feel about this movie. So they definitely ended Halloween. They ended Michael Myers. Spoiler alert: Halloween is over for Michael Myers. There's no way he comes back from this. They killed him good at the end. My problem with this is, well, before I say what my problem is, there were some pretty decent kill scenes in this show.
Really?
There were some pretty decent kill scenes. The problem is none of them were by Michael Myers. That's the problem, is most of the kills in this show were from, I don't even know, like another one of the Michael Myers wannabes. They're possessed by the same evil that Michael Myers has. One of those, which I think they've done in a previous Halloween, to be honest with you, with the girl, the little girl kid or something. I don't know, it was a long time ago. But so yeah, basically there's a boy who has a terrible accident, who is babysitting in high school, has a bad accident, ends up killing this little child. So he gets the stigma of being a child killer, even though it was proven it was an accident. So he keeps getting ridiculed and picked on, and he's an adult. He ends up coming face to face with Michael Myers, who has been in hiding for like 6 years
in the sewers or something like that. In
the sewer, and Michael, you think Michael's about to kill him, but he doesn't. Michael lets him go. Why did he let him go? I don't know. Maybe Michael liked him. Maybe he saw the evil. Maybe Michael Myers spit some of his evil into this guy. I don't know. But the guy starts killing people, talking about he's going to burn Haddonfield down. Haddonfield, whatever the name of the place is. So in a way, I think maybe when they were making this movie and saying Halloween Ends, in addition to Michael Myers, it was closure for Haddonfield, because basically, because of Michael Myers, Haddonfield as a community had been kind of creating monsters outside of Michael Myers over the years too. As an example, this kid or this teenager. Plus, they were blaming what's the Jamie Lee Curtis character who I can't think of right now because I suck with names.
I know.
They were blaming her for all the murders too, saying that she agitated Michael Myers. She made him do all this because he was disturbed, and I don't know. Bottom line, they killed Michael Myers at the end, and they killed him good. He's gone. I don't know how I feel about this. That's why it wasn't a terrible movie, but it's not. You guys, you hear me say this. The guys on Star Wars say that's not my Star Wars. Well, this wasn't really my Michael Myers. He didn't. He killed a few people, but not most of the killing was done.
They said that people. Basically he got manhandled, which is kind of funny.
He did. Yeah.
I don't know if his evil was like dying. Like every time he kills, he would get strength. But apparently there was a petition put out that they wanted to change the ending of Halloween. That people put a petition out because they didn't like the ending, and the ending did get a lot of criticism. So I don't know. Apparently,
You're talking about when the ending, like when they really killed this, when they killed Michael Myers. He ain't coming back from that.
I know there was an alternate ending. I heard that.
I'll call bullshit. I'll call bullshit if Michael Myers comes back after what they did.
Well, I tell you what, Michael Myers is a demon, so anything is possible. The same thing with Jason and same thing with Freddy.
That demon needs a new body.
Well, you know what? The evil can go into somebody else. That's how Michael Myers lives.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of happened in the show. So anyway, don't go out and get Peacock to watch this necessarily. If you have Peacock, watch it. Again, I'm not going to give it a thumbs down, but I have to give it a scratch my chin type of rating because I just don't know exactly how I feel about it. It was. I knew, they're going to kill by the title. Halloween Ends. Michael Myers is going to die. That he's going to die, and this is the last one. My problem is most of the kills in this movie were not done by Michael Myers. That's my biggest gripe about this movie. So that is what it is. All right. So the other movie that I watched, actually, I might have watched this the same night as Halloween Ends, was Hellraiser. The Hellraiser. I don't know. It was kind of, it wasn't really a reboot though. And I know you had told me it was a reboot or a revamp of the original. It's been a while since I saw the original, but it wasn't a lot. It was like this, but it wasn't like this. It was different. This was a different story.
Yeah.
And I'll just go ahead and throw my rating up on this one. Pinhead gives us a thumbs up. I actually liked it. I thought this movie did a better job of explaining the motivation of the Hellraiser demons or whatever.
Really?
Now, granted, I watched the first Hellraiser and I might have watched the second one. I'm sure I didn't watch all the other Hellraiser Bloodline, First Frontier, whatever. I didn't watch all those. But this movie, I thought, did a pretty good job of explaining their motivation, why they do what they do. They're basically con artists. They're not going to give you what they promise. I will say I thought that in the original 1980 whatever Hellraiser, the demons in that one were creepier. I thought the demons in this one, the special effects were a little plastic. It was just kind of it didn't look real, like it wasn't as creepy as the original. Yeah. And remember I was telling you about the hooks, that kind of creeped me out.
Yeah.
They showed some of that, but they also kind of shadowed it out and shaded out, so you weren't actually getting the full, they showed some of it. But I give it a thumbs up. I was glad I watched it because it helped me understand the motivation, I guess. I keep saying that, the motivation of the Hellraisers. But I don't know. It's on Hulu. Like I always say, if you're paying Hulu, you're paying Netflix. In this case, Hulu. Paying for it, watch it. I thought it was okay. I thought it was pretty good, actually.
You got all the
a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'll check it out eventually. I'll get eventually when I find some time. Shit, I haven't seen like Endor this week. I'm behind in shows, and it's like
you are behind, man.
I am.
Did you ever finish She-Hulk? You should.
Nope.
You should. Good God, Don.
I'll eventually get it taken care of. Right now they just dropped the trailer for Ant-Man 3, Quantumania, and they dropped the trailer for the holiday special Guardians of the Galaxy, which was kind of it looks.
I'm watching that.
Yeah.
I was flying for the past seems like 24 hours. Oh God, I'm dead tired.
It's a long.
All right, man. Let's open up one more, or no, two more. You got two more to open up, right?
Yeah. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see what I got here. I'll open this one up in a minute. Let's do this one. Let's do this one right here. This came yesterday. from Entertainment Earth. I'm bummed, man.
I don't blame you. I'd be pissed.
Well, thank God it wasn't a hot toy. I can tell you that. I'd be pissed even more. But all right, so this is Entertainment Earth. And you get there's multiple things inside here that I got. Oh, okay, here we go. This is pretty cool. Let me put this right here, real quick. All right, so they have the G.I. Joe from Super 7. I was able to get Zartan, which is my favorite G.I. Joe character.
Yeah.
Masters of Disguise, which is pretty cool. I like the way they do it with they got the card and the way they do it, the original ones. So
that's why he's holding it. He's holding another man's face.
Well, that's his mask. It's like his pretty cool, but got two of them, of course. So it's got to be two. Because two is better than one. Sometimes. All right, so this is. Oh, I actually forgot I got this. This is pretty cool. Okay. So I was able to get this mug, a Boba Fett coffee mug.
What does it say? It says Boba Fett, but what does it say on the side?
It says Bounty Hunter.
Okay.
It's a mug. Yeah, see? Okay. Bounty Hunter. Pretty cool with that. And I think there's one more thing in here. No, that's it. Only two things in it. Okay. That's good. That's it. Unless,
all right.
You want me to open up the other one or just wait?
Well, we got to do. So my cousin Dusty said I could show off a couple of things that he has in his room. Like I said, he doesn't collect a whole lot of. He doesn't collect a whole lot of stuff. He puts stuff on his wall. Well, this is pretty cool. Let me show this. He's like, all right. Yeah, it's this is like Millennium Falcon Death Star. I thought this was pretty cool.
That's cool. I like that. The explosion. That's really cool.
It's kind of heavy. And we've got, I don't even know what year this is. I remember seeing these in the store. You remember what year these are?
10 years ago, probably.
Huh?
10 years ago, probably.
10 years ago?
Target.
The Target, like, what is this?
Tall
18-inch or, yeah, like 24, 18-inch Darth Vader. I remember
cool.
seeing it. Yeah.
They got like the Boba Fett.
I didn't get one. But every time
I think they have a Stormtrooper too. I think there's a Stormtrooper as well.
Stormtrooper. I think they make like a new storm. What do you call the new Stormtroopers? The
First Order ones.
First Order. Yeah, I think didn't they make those?
I think they made those.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Be cooler if it was C-3PO. Still pretty cool though. And sit in there so it don't fall. So yeah, and he's got other stuff on his wall, but we're not going to do a tour. So I'm sitting at the airport in LA. My flight. So I flew from Hawaii to LA, and then had a 3.5 hour layover in LA before I flew to Houston. And so I texted Dom. I was like, Dom, man, send me some of the drops, man. Let me know what's new so I can work on this. I'm not doing anything sitting in the terminal anyway. So Dom sends me some stuff and I start working on it. So Dom, I'm just going to tell you right now, not everything you sent me is in it, because I was actually doing this on my phone.
All right, no problem. Hey, listen. Hopefully you got the one thing that I think is really cool.
I probably didn't, but we can talk about it because we can talk about it if I don't, because I only had 3 things on here.
Right, no problem.
I put 3 things on here. So this is the first one. Hopefully this comes out because I actually made this on my phone.
Okay, so yeah, these are the new Squadron, the Galaxy Micro Galaxy things that came out. This is Wave 2. They have the Marauder, the Havoc Marauder from Bad Batch, which I can see you getting that Jedi because I know you like Bad Batch.
Yeah, that's a cool ship.
And it doesn't take that much room, which is really cool. And you got Omega and I think Wreckers in it, which is pretty cool. Then you have the Luke's snowspeeder, which is coming out. The same season, series 2 also has Jango Fett ship with Jango and young Boba, which I'm waiting to find. So it's like a repaint of the Slave One, which, you know, they love their repaints. But yeah, these are pretty cool.
Yeah, the Marauder. I like the Marauder.
You know, they got mystery minis. They have little minis that you open up, like figure minis that you open up and you get like certain little characters, which is pretty cool. It makes it fun.
And then, so this is, I thought these were cool, and I don't know if you can, if the hopefully the viewers can see these. So these are kind of what you were showing earlier with Venom. These are rock star bands with their album in the background instead of the comic, right?
The one thing about this is like the first of a series of light up features. So it's like a stage. So there's light up features for the stage, which is pretty cool. You know, and you have the characters. If you're into rock music or just basically music, these are pretty cool. They're like big. They're pretty decent size. You could put on your shelf, and you could. So
this is something that this is something like I would probably buy my brother. He's like really into like 80s metal and stuff, and I've actually bought him like AC/DC pops, and because he doesn't have the collecting itch like I do. So sometimes I see something that I think he'll like, so I'll buy it from him, and he usually ends up liking it. But I could see me getting these for my brother. He won't buy them. My brother won't buy them, but I might get them for him.
What's cool about this is that they got the Metallica, which I like Metallica. So I kind of definitely would, if I saw it, there's a good possibility I might pick it up. But they also had before Walmart had a comic cover version of Guns N' Roses with all the characters as skeletons with the guitars, which was really cool. Appetite for Destruction, which I definitely, if I ever see it in Walmart, I will definitely pick up because I'm a huge, big Guns N' Roses fan. I love Guns N' Roses from back from the 80s.
You can't find it. Is it like expensive, like on eBay, or people
it's actually
asking a lot of money for it?
Well, it's $50. It's $50 if you find it in the store. Of course, you know it's like $80-something online.
Yeah,
you know, if I could find it in the store, but it actually it did pretty well. So it's one of the hotter ones, and there's a few. They have a few artist pieces like that. But these, yeah.
So yeah, these are cool. I like these. I mean, are they? Well, I'm so used to doing this. Are they metal? I don't know if we can say pops are like metal, but they're still cool. I think they're cool. So the next one,
what was it?
Huh?
I think it was AC/DC. You have U2,
Run DMC,
Run DMC, and Kiss.
Yeah,
the Kiss will probably sell good because Kiss is very popular.
I've seen, and there may be some Kiss stuff because when I scroll down my IG, there's always some advertisement that's trying to sell me a Kiss Pops set similar to this. I don't know if it's actually this album or if it's another Kiss Pops thing. It might be something. It might be something custom too. I don't know. I've never clicked on it.
The original ones came out there a lot of money. They're like limited, a lot of money. And then they came out with brand new sculpts. And I think they have an album cover that came out like a one shot, like the Venom one album cover, and now this. So, they have the album cover like the Guns N' Roses. They have that. I know they have that one, which is pretty cool.
And then there's only one more Dom. Only did one more, and it's probably not the one that you wanted me to do. So you're just gonna have to talk about that one. This is the one I chose this one because I can't believe people would actually buy this. I can't believe people would collect this.
Yes.
Are you telling me people are out there actively hunting McDonald's Funko Pops?
Yes. Believe it or not, there's a big collection of the mascots for McDonald's. A lot. They love the mascots, the icons, the mascots that come out.
I'm pretty sure none of our viewers are out there.
Well,
let me know in the chat if I'm wrong.
Listen, there's a couple of closet collectors of the McDonald's pieces. We all know that.
BK and AOA,
yeah, probably.
You're probably.
No, but so basically based off the of course the food, and then they came out. They had the original McDonald's Speedy, who was the original mascot when McDonald's first began. Back in the how long has McDonald's been around? Since the 40s? Oh, I can't remember. Well, anyway, the 40s or 50, whatever it is, Speedy was one of the original McDonald mascots. And that's actually a Funko Shop exclusive that's going to be dropped on Funko Shop one of these days down the road. We don't know when.
All right. Well, to each their own, I guess. I actually have, I didn't buy it, but I have a Burger King. It's not Funko Pop, but it's just a little bobblehead that they were giving out on some of the military bases probably 20 years ago. Probably. I still have them somewhere.
That's pretty cool.
They're not worth anything. All right. So Dom, so neither one of, so this was not what you wanted me to talk about. Which one did you want to talk about? The Norman Oswald?
No. I want the Green Goblin hot toy. That's
the
dropping. Norman Osborn. Yeah. What's his face? William Dafoe as Norman Osborn. So his new version of the Green Goblin in No Way Home, which.
So we don't have a picture, but I gotta say, just like we talked about with The Rock last week and Black Adam, I think they did a pretty good job of capturing William Dafoe. It's actually kind of creepy. He's got kind of a creepy face anyway.
I know,
and they did a good job of capturing it, I think.
Yeah, I kind of I like. You know what? I was thinking about maybe I don't know. Maybe I might pull a trick. I do like the bad guys, and I do like. I do like Hobgoblin, but it's the goblins that I do like on that fight Spider-Man. But we'll see. I don't know. It's just something that dropped out.
How much was it? Do you remember?
I think it's $300.
Usually, yeah. We always say, even if we don't know what the price is, we just say $300.
No, well,
they're all
actually raised the prices. So the new price tags for hot toys are $300. So.
All right. Well, then so Dom, you got one more. It's going to be a short show because I am tired and ready to get some sleep.
I know, get some sleep. So I got this. I don't know what this is from, but it's actually from the Funko Shop, which I don't know what I ordered from the Funko Shop. We'll see what happens. But it is a Funko item. Can't remember what it is. We'll see it firsthand. Wow, paper. Oh, here we go. Oh, wow. It's kind of funny. It's
the Black Boba Fett. No, it's not.
Oh, I wish.
I reopened that wound. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no. Well, it actually is. So they have like an Uno game. Like they came out with an Uno game.
You bought this before. If you show me a Star Wars Uno game, you bought this before.
I got 4 of these now, for some reason. 4.
I got no words, Dom. I got no words, man.
I could send one of these as a gift, to somebody, because a little Boba Fett in the corner, which is kind of cool.
Yeah. No, I know why you bought it. It's just you've showed me that already. No, wait a minute. The one you showed me before, I don't think had the little Boba Fett action. Or the little Boba Fett.
I actually have one of the Darth Vader in it, but yeah, the Boba Fett. Well, they got the Boba Fetts.
Is that a Funko product?
Yeah, it's a Funko product. Yeah.
Okay.
Funko.
Okay. So Funko Uno.
Yeah. So.
It is.
Uno.
Okay. Uno. Okay. All right.
Which is kind of cool, So. Here's the littlest Funko, right? And I got the 18-inch monster over there, the Boba Fett. So I got the smallest to the tallest. Yeah.
You got them all, Dom.
You see, that's the thing. These bastards couldn't steal something that wasn't Boba Fett.
They probably opened that box and they're like, "What the hell is this?"
They opened that shit up.
It might be a dumpster around the corner, Dom. And check the dumpster. I'm
telling you, I'm gonna actually go downstairs to the basement and see if I find the package opening. They know they throw the boxes. See what these fucking guys do. I'm like really pissed with that. Tomorrow I'm gonna get to the bottom, and I'm telling you, if I do catch this guy, intensive care.
Deep breaths, Dom. Deep breaths. We need you on the show. We don't need you to be doing like live from the penitentiary. We want you to do it live from.
Listen,
from
I don't care who it is, man, woman, or child. Whoever took my shit, is going to pay. Like, I'm telling you.
We're going to cancel them. That's what we'll do. That's what you do nowadays, Dom. You don't hurt people physically. You just cancel them. And we're going to cancel these folks.
You got to do something. So if you hurt somebody physically, then think second, twice about doing it again. But then again, you become a moron, and people do the same thing over and over again. But the fact is that someone has to get hurt to learn.
So that's really going to be it for this show. A little bit, a little kind of on the short side, but kind of on the no. Next week, we're going to do the show again. I'll be live from the Baker B&B again next week. Probably going to try to hit a couple of comic book stores here around town. May take some video, may not. I don't know. It really depends. So I may have that and possibly a couple of pickups next week. Of course, Dom is going to be. You'll be here next week, right? You'll
be here next week.
He'll be here. He'll have some stories. Maybe he'll have some story. Maybe he'll save some stories. He won't share all his stories on Tales from the Dark Side. He'll save a few for us here on Mail Call Madness. And of course, he'll have some packages to open. But until then, as always, take care of yourself. Take care of those around you.
I'll have packages open.
Yeah. Well, we'll be praying for you. That's all I got, Dom. Everyone, take care of yourselves. Take care of those around you. Dom, take us home.
May the force be with you. And for the person who did steal those packages, I'm going to disintegrate your ass.
May the force be with them, too. They're going to need it.
They're going to definitely need it. But take care.
Take care. Bye.